Hey guys, this is Ray. I took my P3P apart to paint it, and then before I put it back, I thought I'll do a quick video so you guys can see what's inside the P3P or A or S. So here we go. Here's the shell. That's the bundle you see there is the VPS circuit board and gimbal connections and other stuff. I wrapped it up so paint wouldn't get on the circuit board, and that's what the inside of it looks like without the motors or the lights, etc. This is the top half of the shell. That's your GPS module there, and that's it. Now, since I'm here, these are the screw holes for the shells, and I don't know if you can see it. There you go. There's the receiving end, and the stress cracks don't appear here, they appear here. As you can see, one of mine is totally broken off. I've actually designed something to fix that. I will be putting it up on the forum later. So basically, those are the two halves, and then here is your main guy here. There's your 4 motors, the LED lights, and that's your main motherboard, circuit board, MC, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, the motors are actually soldered on, and so are the lights. So when you go to change the motor, you're gonna have to do some unsoldering and then resoldering for the motors. You don't want to cut and splice these wires with all the vibrations. I wouldn't suggest it. Somebody said on the forum that they would love to have the green light at the front and the red at the back. Well, if you really want to do it, you have to take it apart and unsolder the lights and just swap them. I don't suggest it. It's too much of a pain in the neck. It took me an hour to take the shell apart, only because I don't like using knives and butter knives and whatever to pry it apart. I just took my time little by little and finally took it off. So that's it. That's one module here, one piece here with the motors and lights all attached to it, and then all the connectors. Now when you go to take connectors out, make sure you don't grab it from the cable and yank it out, because those cables are really thin and you're going to break the cable. See where the clasp is, if it has a clasp, and you just unhook it and gently pry it off. If it doesn't have a clasp, then you just grab from either end of the connector and gently rock it back and forth until you get it out. There's 4 screws, 1, 2, 1 there and 1 here, that actually hold this onto the bottom shell. Now this is my second P3. This one I did a CSC inadvertently in mid-flight, and it took a dive. So I think from that crash it busted the as you can see there, it busted that. So there's no way I'm going to be able to screw this guy back on this guy. So I'm just gonna probably hot glue it or something so it doesn't move, but basically there are 4 screws that hold that. Your landing gear, which has your compass and antennas, all the wires run up through the legs, and then finally they get together and there's the connector for it. So if you go to change the landing gear, you're gonna have to take it apart to feed the wires through. It's not fun, but yes, it is doable. Let's see, anything else worth looking at here? Not really. There were a couple of very small cracks on the shell, and I just used JB weld and I kind of strengthened it. In my opinion, if a couple of these stress cracks that people talk about, like mine here, that is totally missing, let alone a crack, in my opinion the shells aren't going to come apart. All these tabs that DJI has put on there will keep the 2 halves together, so you know, a missing screw is not going to hurt it, but I've designed something that is going to take care of that anyway, so really no big deal. Now if the crack carries on and the arm finally breaks, yeah, so that you just got to keep your eye on it. That's it. Once I put it back all together, I'm gonna see if it is gonna fly at all. I'll do a video and I'll put it on the forum. Thanks, take care.